Please, let us continue giving NRCs to our people in all regions. In all regions, let every Zambian citizen have an opportunity to get their NRC. It is their birthright. They should have it so that they can go and register even as voters. We can also talk about the voter register. The situation that we're in right now, the idea that the voter register should be completely discarded and deleted so that everyone should register afresh is not realistic. It is not realistic. The same ECZ that said they do not have enough funding for them to sponsor observers to travel to go and observe the printing of ballot papers is now telling us that it is now time to come up with a new register and delete the old one. That is unfair, and that is a very costly exercise. If you are not well funded right now, how are you going to manage to undertake such a costly, such an expensive exercise? Our population has grown way bigger than it was back then. I personally got my first voter's card in the year 2005. That is 15 years ago. And I've maintained the same one. It's the one I've been using in all the elections that have passed since the 2006 elections. And then suddenly we're being told to say everyone has to register afresh. How are we going to implement that if we don't have funding as ECZ? How are you going to implement that? How possible is that going to be? Are you sure? Just look at the issue of the NRCs. Right now, it's like the government or the Ministry of Home Affairs has failed or is failing to register people in all regions. But then you're going to assure us that with the voters' cards you're going to manage? No. Why don't we stick to the system which we already have, which means we already have a voter register where people are already registered, and then the new voters, the people that will now be 18 years old in 2021, and the many other people that did not participate in previous elections, why don't we focus on those so that they can easily get registered, so that you don't put too much work on yourselves? Come on, guys. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. Let's just do the right thing and make sure that every Zambian citizen gets to vote. That is how you promote free and fair elections. Or else you raise suspicion and people will start suspecting things that might not even be there.